Only a few years ago, having a meeting with my partners across the Pacific would mean scheduling time, booking a flight, a hotel for a couple of days, and logging so many files and documents all over the place. These days, I just pick my cell phone and I'm on a live video conference with partners from any continent I want. Hi, and this is the Tech Your Business podcast from Target ICT. My name is Peter and I'll be your host today. What is Tech Your Business? Tech Your Business, like I said, is a new show sponsored by Target ICT Ltd, which is a UK-registered IT consulting company which has been servicing clients from all over the world for over a decade. We have done this by building custom software, building mobile apps, and also providing high-level consultation to businesses in various industries ranging from food, textile, and so much more. The show, as the name is going to be covering tech and business. Different ways you can use tech to improve your business, different ways tech affects your business, different things about tech and your business. This first episode, I'll be telling you all about the show, what topics it's going to cover, and what to expect anytime you tune in. In case you're interested, make sure you listen all the way through, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you can be the first to know when we post anything new. Just a few years ago, having tech in your business meant probably having a personal computer, having a fax machine, and a telephone. But in the last decade, the rise of technology has created so many innovations which have made doing business cheaper, easier, and a whole lot more efficient. At Target ICT, we believe in doing business with as little tech jargon as possible, and that's what the Tech Your Business show is going to be about. We are going to expose more businesses to the various ways that tech can help them get better, and we're going to explain it as simply as we can so anyone who tunes in is able to understand. The first thing we'll be discussing on the show today are innovations in the tech industry as it relates to doing business. Why is this important? This is important because if you look at it, making an international payment maybe 20 years ago would probably take you a week, 3 days, or a month, depending on what medium you use. But these days, probably in the next 2 minutes, you can make a payment of any amount anywhere. The first topic we would cover on the show are innovations in the tech industry as it relates to doing business. Knowledge in life and in business is power. And over the past few years, a lot of industries, a lot of businesses have been rendered obsolete because of a lack of knowledge of new innovations. And this is one thing we want to do with this show. We want to make businesses know of the new innovations that they can apply in their businesses. Innovation in business has always been at a very lightning fast speed, with new technology being outdated in as little as a year. Remember when mobile phones first came out, you could use a phone for 4 years, 5 years before it gets out of date. But these days, in a year, you're told you need to get a new one. For innovations, currently we hear of NFTs, we hear of crypto. Prior to this, we always heard of things like 3D printing, virtual reality, machine learning, and so on. So on this show, what we'll do is discuss these new innovations, discuss possible ways they can be applied to your business now and in the future, and probably discuss ways other businesses have started applying these innovations. For instance, we can talk about how you can accept international payments using crypto, how you can automate your processes and decisions using artificial intelligence, things like that. Hopefully one or two of these topics we talk about will make a difference to at least one business listening in. The next thing we'll cover in the show are various tips and tricks you can implement with technology to make your business better. Why do you want to know this? Applying technology in your business can go a long way in reducing costs and simplifying those complex processes you have. So if there are things you do repeatedly in your business, you do every day, you do this and this, tomorrow you do this and this. You can always automate it, so it can be done with little or no supervision and close to zero human error. For instance, we can talk about the various tips and tricks from the lower level, like automating your workflows and connecting different software using different online tools, then to the more complex things. We would also be sharing tips on things like protecting your business from cyber fraud, which has become rampant, very rampant, with UK businesses and residents losing almost £2.5 billion last year. That was 2021. A lot of these losses could have been prevented if they knew things like knowing what links not to click, knowing how to identify fraudulent email, because it's emails they use a lot these days. If a lot more people were aware of these things, a lot of these losses would have been prevented. So that's why we're going to show you these tips and tricks on how to apply tech in your business. Alongside the tips and tricks, as well as the coverage of innovations in tech, another thing that we're going to make sure we do on this show is have loads and loads of guests on. Guests are important because when you look at it, over the last 10 years, we've provided solutions to different industries, but even at that, there's no way I know everything. There's no way my team knows everything. Plan to regularly have guests, both fellow tech people, business people, people who have applied these things we talk about, people who have achieved success or had interesting results in tech in their businesses. We are going to invite these people on the show. If you're listening, you're a guest, you love to be on the show, you love to be interviewed, you have something you want to share, you have tips you want to contribute, feel free, contact us so we can discuss how you can be on the show. I would cover a lot more on tech in business. These are the things we plan to cover: tech innovations and how they apply in your business, tech tips and tricks you can use for quick wins in your business, as well as the guests who come on to contribute their experience and their insights and their unique takes on different things we will talk about on the show. Are there other topics you'd like us to talk about? Please feel free to contact us so we can cover those things for you. Probably things bothering you, things you'd like to learn more about. Just let us know. Send us an email, send us a DM, and we would attend to you. If you've stayed up to this point, don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified when the next episode is up. See you next time on the Tech Your Business Show. Bye for now.